Good morning everyone, this is Meghna. I am going to explain about the JavaScript 201 project. So in this project we mainly cover the topics related to variables, arrays, functions, objects and loops. So here I have taken the um, library management system as the main code for my JavaScript 201 project. Here I have declared variables. Let me show you the main purpose of the variables. The main purpose of the variables is to a container for storing of the data. Here you can use let as the keyword in the variables and you can declare it. So I use num as I use the integer of the number. So as I said, variables or the let keyword can be used in this declaration of the variable. So initialization of the variable mainly takes as let is equals to number. So what number I want to assign is 5. So this is how we can declare n number of variables like number 1, number 2 using the let keyword or the var keyword in the description of the JavaScript variables 1. So I use the console.log as the function for declaring of my name variables. The rules for the declaring of the JavaScript variables is variable name must start with letter or the underscore. Here you can see that message as I started with the wording and underscore, and as you can use a dollar sign or any sign we can introduce and you can get. We cannot start with number. As you can see here I have given 1 but it is gives as invalid. So this is how we can declare a variable. Constant in variables is mainly used to when there is no variable is assigned. Like a constant is a type of variable whose value cannot be changed. It is constant, right, as in the real world example. So for the declaring of the variable, if you want to initialize a constant of the time of declaration, it always shows a error. So for declaring a variable we have to be precised very initially. So let me show you the code related to it. So here I declared the variables here. So the here I used max book pre member is equals to 3. It's the limit, the number of books for each number. It is the limit for only 3 members. Here library name, it is the name of the library. I used it as the central library for naming option. So this is how I have declared the variables in my library management code. Next I gave the library objects. Let me show you the main purpose of the objects in the JavaScript program. So objects are the so here objects is a variable that can store multiple values in the key value pair. So with the same value we can give, like we gave the constant or the variable as one value and we can store n number of values in the same class. So here I have used one of the example as here student object constant I used as the student because it varies from string functions and all, right? So first name I gave it as strings and next roll number. Like that I have used the function console.log and I got the output. So we can give n number of key value pairs and print. As I said, we can give object name, key value pairs and n number of key value pairs. Each pair has a colon which is separated with a colon symbol. So in JavaScript objects are created with the colons and functions with the naming and string options. Here you can see the properties of the objects in the precise by. Let me explain you example of this. So I have gave the let person is equals to open square bracket name as the string and age as the 20. There is no need to give strings because it is an integer. So this is how we can declare it. Here to be precise by a name and age are the key value pairs and the John and 20 are the values for that. So this is how we can give. So accessing of the objects we use by using dot notations, using bracket notations also we can give. So this is how we describe our objects. Next is the next, let me explain you the code. Objects, let library is equals to books and the members. Here contain a object arrays for the, so here I use the books and members in my object pairs. This is mainly used for the method handling books and members, borrowing, returning of the books, and showing available books or members in the particular library. So next I gave methods. The main uses of the methods is adding of books, adding numbers, borrowing of books, return books, showing available books, showing members. So here I used add of the books, the main thing, because it add new books to the book arrays. Here I used arrays now. So it gives the adding of new books. The books contains the so this new book contains the title, author, and the availability status of the book, or if it is not there, it gives default, or if it's there we can give default. Next, add member means I gave it as a new member. It gives members to the it gives the member of arrays where each number starts with an empty borrowed books list. Next, borrower book. I gave the borrowed book as the one of the element because it allows the member to borrow a book if it is available and if the members has they reached the limit. Like that we can give. Next, I gave the written statement for my arrays because it allows the members to return a book marking it that it is available, or we can borrow it again, right? So this is how I gave the return book. And next is showing the availability of the books. It displays that the book is available currently or not. Next, show members. It shows the members of books they have borrowed. This is how we have the list in our library. Here is the return statement. Here is the member of list borrowed by the books. Here I gave the return member. This is how we can use it. Next, I use the functions in my code. The main function is to demonstrate library options like adding books, adding members, borrowing, returning books, and displaying the library status. This is how we add or show the borrower, or it is returned or not. So this is how we can give and borrow the books. And I have used the loop option in my code. They are mainly used to show available books and show members to illustrate through the books and members arrays and display their respective data whether it's available or not. So this is my JavaScript 201 project. So thank you.